In November 2022, a company called OpenAI launched ChatGPT, putting the jobs of content writers at risk. Nearly the same time, a company called Midjourney launched AI graphic designer, putting jobs of a lot of graphic designers at risk. And over the last year since these tools were released, we have seen that small companies have stopped hiring content writers or graphic designers to manage their online business because it's cheaper for them to get the work done through ChatGPT or Midjourney. So has it really impacted the jobs of content writers and graphic designers? Definitely yes. Looking at all these software developers felt lucky to be a software developers, thinking that it's a job that AI won't be able to replace. But now in 2024, a company called Cognition released a Devin AI software engineer that is giving a sleepless nights to all the software engineers around the world. Let's have a look at Devin AI and see what Devin is really capable of. Is it really capable of replacing a software engineer? In documentation, Cognition claims that Devin can actually read the blog posts related to software engineering or any topic on software engineering and actually can execute and write you the code based on the blog post. For example, if I find a blog post online and which says how to build a portfolio website and I give it to Devin, Devin will read the blog post, will execute it as it's written in the blog post, and will fix all the bugs in the final code and deliver me the final web application deployed to some online platform like Netlify. As of now, Devin is not available to use for anyone. It's something that you can access only by submitting a request to them, and if they approve it, you will be able to access Devin AI. But they do have a lot of videos to show how it actually works. So let's look at this video. So in this video, basically they are giving a blog post to Devin and it starts coding the application as it's written in the blog post, and it also tells what steps it is taking to build this application, to fix the errors and everything, and creates an entire timeline of what actions it is taking based on the blog post. It's actually very scary what it can do. Cognition also claims that Devin can actually build an entire app and deploy it online without the intervention of human software developer. It's just like we chat on ChatGPT. I can go to the chat window and tell the Devin to build me a e-commerce website. It can code the entire e-commerce website and deploy it to the server. And after it has deployed the application, developer can actually chat with the Devin and ask it to add any kind of features that are needed in the final application. So it's kind of a very scary thing that Devin is capable of. Devin can actually also fix bugs in the existing code. Let's say there is a code that you have written yourself and you can give it to Devin, and if you're not able to figure out what the bug is, Devin will be able to find the bug for you and fix it, and it can also push the code to GitHub on your behalf. So you can actually instruct it to push it to GitHub as well after fixing all the errors. Cognition claims that Devin can actually train itself. For example, it can learn from the blog posts, it can browse the web entirely and keep on learning new stuff. It can train itself. So it's an AI that trains itself. So actually Cognition has claimed that they have tested it on Upwork. So basically they assigned some freelance jobs from Upwork to Devin, and Devin was able to complete the job successfully. So if we talk about some stats, Devin is able to fix 14% of the issues that are assigned to Devin. Let's say if it is assigned some code from GitHub and it is instructed to fix it, fix all the bugs, it's able to do that 14% of the time. So it's capable of doing things which nobody would have imagined few years back. And of course, it's going to get better over time. This percentage is going to go higher in the coming years. So is it really going to impact the software developer jobs? I think yes. Devin cannot completely eliminate the need of software developers. Let's say that some new company is coming with a funding to start a new software project. Now let's assume that this project was going to take 100 software engineers to build. But if the Devin is released, probably this number will go down with time, and maybe you need only 30 software developers to build the same project, because now you can rely on Devin to do all the menial tasks. But there is also a positive side to it. For example, the companies who were not able to afford building something in IT because it's kind of costly, you have to hire a lot of software developers, they will be able to start new projects and they'll be able to contribute more into software because the cost of building a project is going to come down because of Devin. But definitely this seems to be something that is going to impact jobs for software developers. Probably it's not going to impact senior developers too much because companies are still going to need people with experience. But all the jobs which are being done by junior developers, for example, writing small chunks of code, I think Devin will be able to replace all those jobs very easily. So is it that we should stop learning new programming languages and stop spending too much time on software development. I think we should actually improve our skills, because earlier we were just competing in programming with humans, but now we will be competing with this AI software engineer. If you can claim that you can code better than the software engineer, which most probably senior developers will be able to do, you will still have jobs in the industry. But if you are a junior developer, probably you will be replaced by some AI tool. If not Devin, there will be many tools coming in the future, and they'll be probably better than Devin as well. So it's time to upgrade yourself, and it's time to not stay in the position of junior developer. That's kind of risky. So upgrade yourself, learn new things.